Hey there guys, it's me Sasquatch. I want to make a quick video to talk about a game that I'm very excited about coming out later this year. This is Evolve, and it's kind of a big deal, especially for someone like me. So what is Evolve? Well, Evolve is the newest game from Turtle Rock Studios. And if you don't know who Turtle Rock is, those are the guys that are responsible for the original Left 4 Dead. I've spent so much time in that game. I wouldn't give it back for anything. It's been so much fun. Left 4 Dead 2, I've got probably close to 1,000 hours on that game. Some of it's probably, from sitting at the menus, but those games are so much fun. And they're different, right? There's nothing else that comes near that experience. Well, Turtle Rock is making Evolve, and it's going to be kind of similar to that, but they're expanding on that franchise. Not that franchise, but that kind of gameplay mechanic, right? The progression of point A to point B with something trying to stop you. That's what Left 4 Dead was all about, right? The 4 survivors would go from safe house to safe house, while the special infected and all the zombie hordes would try to stop them. But this is different. Okay, this is a creature being controlled by a player, and then 4 humans being controlled by a player. But the tables have turned here. The creature is not hunting the players. The players are hunting the creature. So the players will play as one of 4 classes that have been predefined. We'll talk about those more in a few minutes. You can kind of see them here. There's a couple up top. If you look towards the rock face where the creature is spewing fire, and then there are a couple down here on the path. So those are the 4 classes we're going to talk about. And you can see the creature here. It looks like it's breathing fire in one of its states. It will evolve across the different maps on each campaign, becoming more and more powerful until the end of the game. The players, those classes, are kind of like scouts for planets that are going to be inhabited later or something like that. But their job is to go down and secure the planet and remove any kind of hostile wildlife, things like that, to make the colonization of the planet feasible. But what they don't bargain for when they get there is this creature that will evolve on them as they try to capture it and take it down. So let's go take a closer look at the 4 different classes we can be playing. They've only shown images of 2, but we'll take a look. Okay, so this is the support class. This character's name is Hank, and he is big, as we can see. Being a support class, he comes with a lot of amazing tools that he's going to be able to use to keep himself alive and his teammates alive. Most importantly, he has a shield gun that can protect not only himself but his colleagues. It's clearly been described as a short burst device, so you have to be able to time it carefully. He's also got a cloaking device, so he can hide both himself and nearby hunters. Offensively, he can call in airstrikes, and he has a laser cutter as his main weapon. Kind of Dead Spacey, huh? Here we see a screenshot of the Goliath, which is one of the states of the creature, spraying down fire onto Hank, and Hank is obviously using his shield blast gun to block the fire. So that's definitely going to come in handy, an invaluable tool here. Let's go ahead and take a look at the next one. Well, doesn't this guy look cool? His name is Griffin, and he is based around some kind of capture tactics. He has this awesome harpoon gun that he can use to snare monsters or the Goliath. He has a large deployable cage that he can use to contain some of the creatures that are in the game. He has sound spikes that he can use to track footsteps. So this is going to be the guy that's useful in figuring out which way the Goliath went, if it could be hiding around a corner, things like that, and point out its location and direction of travel. He's got bullets all over him, and he reminds me of Captain Price from Call of Duty. I'm sure a lot of people have noticed that, but you can't get mutton chops on a character like that and that kind of mustache without them being referred to as Captain Price. So there he is. So there are 2 other classes. Unfortunately, we don't have screenshots for those yet. They haven't been released. We have a medic class. The character's name is going to be Val. It will be a female. They've been really described kind of like the medic class from Team Fortress 2. They've got an energy beam that will heal the other members of the team. So it's kind of just like that mechanic. She also has a tranquilizer gun that she can slow down other monsters, and an anti-material rifle, which can be used to highlight weak spots and buff damage inflicted to those areas of the creature that's being controlled by a player, as well as the other animals in the game. Then we have an assault class. The character's name is Markov. This guy's the Grunt. He's going to have a close range lightning gun. It's going to do a crazy ton of damage, I'm sure. And he's going to have a long range assault rifle that he'll use. He's going to be buffed in health. He also has a shield, and he's going to have arc mines that he can use to contain or herd the other monsters in the game. Probably to either, detain them and keep them out of the way so they can focus on the Goliath, things like that. Here we can kind of see the cover art for the game, which has already been released. We're looking at the PS4 cover and then the footprint cover that's going to be on the boxes of the game. The only thing really that's been released so far is just some details about the world. It's a planet called Shear, Shear, just like it sounds. The flora and the fauna will both be an adversary to man and the creature. So we're going to have toxic plants, poisonous plants, AoE damage going off, and other monsters that are trying to attack the players, kind of like the regular zombies did in the Left 4 Dead series. They have announced that that characters will be able to level up, and you can unlock new classes of hunter and new classes of monster. You'll get upgrades, you'll get new skins, and you get perks to be used throughout that. There's going to be a leaderboard system. It's going to track everyone's skills and things like that. It's going to be awesome. Well, guys, that's really all we have to talk about Evolve for right now. Not much has been released. They're keeping it pretty tight under wraps, just a little tease at a time. But it'll be here in no time. It's going to be fall. This game's going to be coming out. We're going to be on Steam, hopefully playing with you guys. It's going to be a blast. As soon as more information is released, I'm going to be getting those screenshots together, going over all the details that are coming out, and posting them here on the channel. So hit the subscribe button so you can stay up to date with everything related to Evolve for right now. I'll see you guys next time.